Yes, my hair went up in a bun size, hon. Hey everyone, it's Jessica. Today I'm going to share my personal techniques and tips that I have used and seen transforming, life-changing results in my hair growth journey. If you're interested in knowing how that came to be, keep on watching. First technique that has worked for me is absolutely no heat styling. No type of heat, no hair dryer, no straightener, no hot comb, nothing. And absolutely no harsh chemicals, like no perm, no relaxer, no texturizer. The second thing that I've did that I've noticed results from was from taking biotin, and currently I am taking and loving the Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nails gummies, and it's 2,500 mcg. It comes in this pretty pink bottle. I take 2 a day with my breakfast. The third thing I've done and have been continuing to do is pre-pooing, and I did share this in a previous video about the African Pride Moisture Miracle Aloe and Coconut Water Detangle and Condition Pre-Shampoo. And I did mention in that video that it has definitely transformed my hair wash day. It has added so much more moisture, so much more bounce, so much more life back into my hair. I will recommend that you watch that last video. Number 4 has 2 things: deep conditioning and protein treatments. For the deep conditioning, I've been loving the Camille Rose Algae Renew Deep Conditioning Mask, Cocoa and Mango Butter. I've been deep conditioning consistently, regularly. Like when I wash my hair, I usually wash my hair weekly. For my protein treatments, I've been using the Apogee Keratin 2-minute reconstructor. It says that it adds strength and softness in 1 step, quick and effective against heat and chemical damage. This is also good for when your hair needs a little pick-me-up as far as like needing more protein. When you get more acquainted with your hair, you'll get to know it by just feeling it. When I feel a little like dryness, I'm like, I know it needs moisture. But when it feels limp, or when it feels like too moisturized and it's not holding my curls like it should, I know that it needs protein. So this is what I usually use. The 5th thing that I would say helps for black hair growth is to moisturize the hair and scalp often. And when I say often, sometimes that can mean every day, that can mean every other day. I mean, it really depends on how your hair responds to the products you put in it on the daily or on the regular. What I've been trying my best to do every single day is use this Dr. Miracle's Feel It Formula Intensive Spot Treatment. My hair has been loving the Macadamia Natural Oil Nourishing Leave-In Cream. Feeling your hair and not neglecting the way it feels is crucial to black hair growth. It's imperative every day that you feel your hair just to see what it needs. Hair is kind of like a plant, and the way our hair works is our hair grows from our scalp. So we have to make sure that we tend to our scalp just as you would as a plant. You water and you nourish the soil, which would be our scalp, so to speak. And then you also nourish the actual leaves of the plant. So you spray the leaves. I would hope that you spray the leaves so that they can flourish as well. Just like the leaves of a plant needs water, our hair also needs moisturization. So again, I would just advise and recommend that you feel your hair, see what it needs. Number 6, massaging the scalp. I usually massage my scalp when I'm putting in my Dr. Miracle serum and when I'm washing my hair, and I go for my Sephora collection scalp massager. I believe I got this for no more than $10 at Sephora. I'm not sure if it's still on the market. If it is, I can link it down below. But this thing it's not electric or anything. This is pure manual. Just simply using your arm power, going into your scalp and massaging that scalp, making sure you get all that blood flowing. If you don't have a scalp massager, it's fine. You could just use your good old finger beds on your fingers and just go in and massage your scalp. Or if you want to have somebody do it for you, go ahead and ask that relative, that family member, whoever you're close to and comfortable with, to go ahead and massage that scalp regularly. Number 7 is to definitely tie down your hair at night with a bonnet or a satin scarf. I know some people usually use satin pillowcases. Number 8, I would say to definitely just try protective styling. Protective styling is a great option for hair growth, especially when it comes to not having combs and brushes and other hair tools constantly in our hair. That can definitely promote hair growth. Number 9 is definitely washing your scalp and your hair regularly. That could mean weekly, bi-weekly. I know some people who can push their hair washes every 3-4 weeks, but I usually tend to do every 1 to 2. So you want to make sure your scalp is cleansed because, again, that's the environment your hair grows from, and you want it to be healthy. And when you do wash it regularly, I would advise and recommend that you use a hair towel. I know some people use microfiber towels, or like the special towels that don't have like snag your hair. I know some people use t-shirts, but definitely, just towel dry your hair and opt for air drying. Air drying is free. You don't have to pay Con Ed for that. Number 10 is definitely enjoying the hair growth journey and learning and knowing what products work for your hair. So I'm not saying to go out there and spend a lot of money on different products, but learn to know what your hair likes. Number 11 is definitely taking your hair and combing it from the ends all the way up to the roots. Take your time and go from end and go up to the root. Just take your time with it. Number 12, I would definitely say to be consistent, patient, and gentle. Your hair will thrive when you treat it nicely. That concludes my tips and techniques that I have been doing from January 2022 of this year all the way until now, and it has worked for me so much so that my hair has definitely gone up in a bun size. I know that sounds weird because like, what? Your hair went up in a bun size? Yes, my hair went up in a bun size, hun. This is the bun that my hair used to go in towards the beginning of this year, but until August of this year, my hair went to this. The thickness may not show too much on camera, but there is a difference. So once I noticed my hair go up in a bun size, I knew what I was doing was working, and I was so happy. I'm like, my hair went up in a bun size. So again, these tips have been working for me. I hope that they work for you too. If you are planning to try any of these tips, or if you have done so already, share them in the comments below. Until next time, enjoy the journey. Peace.